Welcome to the podcast for Brain and Courtlin in the morning on 98.1 K-Hawk.
Country 98.1 K-Hawk. One bad habit from Tim McGraw. Good morning. It's Brain and Courtlin. Welcome into a Tuesday.
I've got way more than one bad habit.
Well, I didn't. It's a good thing that we don't publicly disclose all of our bad habits.
I'm wondering how today is going to go, though, because today is day one on my ADHD medication.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. I've had to wait, 2 months to get it. But
and it's a process that I know a lot about because all the members of my family have been tested and have gone through testing, and some have gotten medication, others have not, for ADHD.
Have you ever wondered if you had it?
I don't. I guess how do I phrase this? The symptoms that we were concerned about when we had our kids tested and Holly got tested.
Not something you've ever.
Not something I've ever experienced. And
so they all got it from your wife is what you're saying.
Well, I didn't want to say that, but, And,
it's okay. My mom, the first thing she said to me when I said, hey, my therapist and my doctor think I might have ADHD, she said, oh, yeah, I've always thought that about you.
I mean, you can't choose your genes, right? You got what you got from who you got it from.
And my brother had ADHD, and I never even considered that I might have it until I started hearing about the symptoms. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Hey, now.
This all sounds real familiar.
Yeah. And so it's a little bit of a process. You have to go through some testing, obviously. And
there's also a shortage of medication.
Okay. See, I did not know that.
Yes, which is not ideal for a medication that you're just starting. But here we go. Day one. Let's see if it makes me a better person.
Which is why I'm starting a new website. Check it out. It's called brainsadderall.com. If you're looking for discount prices, I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking, of course.
Of course.
Message me for the real website. No, that's a joke too. That's a joke.
Well, it is a highly abusable medication.
It is very much so.
Which is why it's so hard to get it prescribed in the first place.
Yep. No, that's exactly right. A lot of people want it for in proper reasons. And one of the things that it is supposed to do is, I guess, make you a little more focused, possibly provide you with some energy. Holly really noticed a difference when she started taking her medication, and I'm not going to say which one she's on. I can't actually remember which one it is.
There's so many.
But yeah, she noticed a real difference. So I hope you do too.
I hope I do too, because if this could have been making my life easier the entire time, my entire 33 years, I'm going to be a little bit upset.
Well, yeah, but at least you've discovered it now.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I don't feel all that different. It's been, I don't know, a little less than an hour, but so far.
Well, next hour should be amazing. It's Brain and Courtlin at K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids, #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk with Jelly Roll and I Am Not Okay. Good morning. It's Brain and Courtlin. And Courtlin, there was a war brewing in my household.
Okay. A war between whom?
A war between two teenage daughters.
Oh, God.
On opposite ends of a topic that actually we talk about from time to time on this show, more frequently actually than we want to. And I'm going to speak a little bit about Zach Bryan.
Oh, no.
As if he's not in the news enough right now.
And you said to me yesterday, before we talked about him again during Country Quickies, you said, I'm so sick of this story. And I said, I get it. But a lot of other people not sick of this story because they live for celebrity drama.
And they're getting it.
Oh, yes, we are.
Zach Bryan, of course, and his very public, messy breakup with his ex-girlfriend.
So messy.
And, of course, it seems like we're learning more and more details now. She is accusing him of emotional abuse. And he asked her to sign a $12 million NDA.
And she said nope. And then she went and did a tell-all podcast about it.
Yeah. So, listen, there's a lot of dirt being aired. And my daughters are on polar opposite ends of this. So, Kaylee, if you remember, she's a huge Zach Bryan fan.
She went to the concert with us.
Yeah, we went and saw him in Des Moines, and she went along with me. And she loves him and has been blaring his music a little louder the last couple of days because her sister Carly has basically come home and said, cancel him! Cancel Zach Bryan! And so we had a bit of a discussion yesterday.
I don't think we need to just cancel people.
I said, listen, I get it. There are some unflattering stories about Zach coming out and his behavior.
It sounds like he is not a good person to be in a relationship with and probably needs a significant amount of therapy.
And I said, listen, if you only listen to music or only bought products or watch television shows from people who are nice to each other, your viewing and listening selection would be fairly limited.
It might be none.
And I'm not excusing that behavior. This is not me excusing anybody's bad behavior in relationships. I wish that Zach and Brianna had gotten along better, or at least things had ended a little better. I don't know, but I just think
this happens though from time to time. People go through messy breakups, whether you're famous or whether you're not famous.
Exactly.
But when you're famous, it's huge news.
And so
I think a lot of people are learning about Zach Bryan for the first time.
Well,
now.
And unfortunately, yes. I mean, if this is your first introduction to him and not his music, that's not a great look. No. But we had this conversation yesterday about how you've really got to be careful with the whole, well, let's cancel somebody. I said, listen, if there are other details that have yet to be released of some really bad stuff, I said, obviously you reevaluate on a case-by-case basis. I said, but come on, let's put away the cancel culture for right now.
That's like when, do you remember when Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert were going through their divorce?
It was also very
everybody
messy.
Felt like they needed to take sides. Yeah. It's like, this is not our fight. You know what I mean? Like, maybe Miranda Lambert was toxic. Maybe Blake Shelton was toxic. Maybe they were both a bit toxic.
Yeah.
But they still both put out good music. So it's like, are we required as the general public to say I'm on this side or the other because of just a messy breakup? No.
Well, now
we don't have to choose.
Now there's an added layer to this feud between my daughters because apparently now Swifties are upset and they believe that Zach Bryan is ripping off Taylor Swift songs because why not? Let's just get another segment of the internet mad.
Isn't all music ripping off music that came before it?
Well,
haven't we made all the music already?
And here's my thing. Taylor Swift is supposed to have the exclusivity on breakup songs? No, you're right. That's half of what music is.
Yes, half of it's love songs and the other half is breakup songs.
That's right. That's it. You've just covered the genre of music. So anyway, I got to sit here and listen to my two teenage daughters bicker and argue over things that they don't fully understand. It's a lot of fun.
Which team are you on?
Stop it. Stop it.
We can all still enjoy Zach Bryan's music, knowing that maybe in a relationship he's kind of a turd.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I like to imagine if I could give him a big old brain bear hug, I can make him love me. No, I don't know. I'm trying to make my daughter see both sides of the story, because there are two sides. Mm-hmm. It's Brayden Courtlin and K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids, #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Thinking about you from Dustin Lynch and Mackenzie Porter. Good morning, it's Brayden Courtlin back in studio on a Tuesday morning. Yesterday was a whirlwind of a Monday. First of all, it's Monday. Mm-hmm. Second of all, we took the show on the road. We were at the Wilson Avenue Hy-Vee for Veterans Day yesterday, which was a ton of fun.
It was also our anniversary yesterday.
Yes.
We celebrated 10 years.
10 years as a morning show. Mm-hmm. And, then we also, in the midst of all that, made another great Jones County Fair country concert announcement yesterday morning.
Oh, yeah, we did that, too.
In case you missed it, the Roots and Boots Tour are going to be out in Jones County at the Great Jones County Fair on Sunday, July 20th. If you're wondering, Brayden Courtlin, who are the Roots and who are the Boots? It's Aaron Tippin, Sammy Kershaw, and Colin Ray.
A little 90s country for you.
It's going to be a fun night. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're giving away tickets the rest of the week at 7:10.
And how are we giving away these tickets, Brain?
We are doing One Note Wonder. It'll be a song, obviously, from one of the 3 artists performing at the fair.
Sounds easy enough.
It should be.
Do you think there's going to be petardi potatoes at the fair?
There it is. There's the first reference. So yesterday, one of the items that Hy-Vee had for their Veterans Day breakfast was an outstanding party potato recipe.
Yeah.
And late in the show, when words become difficult, at least for me,
when we're doing a 4-hour live broadcast on location,
just kind of by the flying by the seat of our pants in some breaks, I tried to say party potatoes, and it came out petardi.
Petardi potatoes.
That's when your party potatoes are late. They're petardi. Or petardi. Anyway.
That's the new name, though.
I guess
We're never calling them party potatoes.
It's another made-up brain word that I said on accident.
Like Celine Deline and Soupular.
Yeah. Soupular. This show at the Great Jones County Fair is going to be soupular.
I hope so.
You can win tickets with us at 7:10 or sign up to win them on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Hey Girl from Billy Currington. Good morning. It's Brain and Courtlin. Welcome into a Tuesday. We are back live in studio after being on site yesterday at the Wilson Avenue Hy-Vee for Veterans Day. And time for a segment we call What We Watched.
Oh, what we watched over the weekend.
Yeah.
Now, you watched something that a lot of people were excited to tune in for on Sunday night, and that was the season premiere of Yellowstone.
Yes, Yellowstone. It is season 5, part 2.
So it's the end of Yellowstone, right? This is it.
These are the final episodes. I'm not sure how many episodes it'll be, but it'll end eventually here by the end of the year. So,
are you sad?
Listen,
or do you think it's kind of run its course?
I think it's kind of run its course.
Especially when you lose a major.
Well, now I'm going to tell you what I think about that. And so this part of the conversation is going to reveal spoilers. If you're a casual fan, you might not know that Kevin Costner is not part of season 5, part 2. He had some contract disputes with Taylor Sheridan, the writer and creator of Yellowstone, and also some conflicts too. Did you realize that the last new episode of Yellowstone aired New Year's of 2023? That's how long we've waited. There's the writer's strike, and then all the other things that kind of came into play. So it's been a long time since we've had new episodes of Yellowstone. But so Kevin Costner is gone. He will not appear in season 5, part 2. And I'm just going to say it, they took care of his character within the first 5 minutes of episode 1.
Well, they had already kind of led up to it at the end of the last half season or whatever.
Yeah, they were alluding to what happened. And
no spoilers.
Nope, I'm not going to say. I didn't know at first if I liked it. But as I watched the episode,
nobody likes to watch a character get killed off.
No, I know.
Unless it's an evil character, and then
the way that they did it is going to, I think, rub some people the wrong way. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that because if you haven't seen it yet, I want to give you a chance to watch and react to it.
It's just not a great situation for them to be in the first place. So I'm sure they did the best with it that they could.
However, I will say this: it has drawn a very, very firm line between the family that remains in Yellowstone. And I think it is going to focus this last half of a season. And I think it's going to it proves that nobody is safe. Mm-hmm. If you can, and I
like when you watch Game of Thrones.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, our favorite shows, you realize nobody is safe. Anybody can meet their demise at any moment in time. So I think maybe Yellowstone will, I hope so. I hope that we go out on a high note. That's my hope. I think it really looks like an interesting last half season. So if you watched it, let me know what you thought. You can give us your review on the K-Hawk app about your thoughts on how they got rid of Kevin Costner. So what did you watch? Something completely different, right?
Yes. Well, I caught up on some new episodes of 2020 because I'm 75 years old and I love 2020. But the main thing that I watched, I don't know if you saw this, but we are now in the final season of one of my favorite shows, which is called What We Do in the Shadows.
I've seen previews for it that's the final season.
It is the final season, and so they've been releasing 1 or 2 episodes a week. So finally over the weekend I caught up on all the new episodes. But it's annoying because it's one of those shows where it's on FX. So I have to wait for a new episode each week and then wait for it to come on Hulu.
Yeah.
It's a real pain in the butt.
When you're watching episodes of 2020, do you break out a Werther's Original and share it with Tater?
No, but I will do like a puzzle while I watch.
I was going to make a joke next about it. Is your bingo card full right before you put on 2020?
It's just so interesting. I love 2020.
Tater, reach into my pocket and Mommy's got another Werther's for you.
You know, it's
no wrapper on it, buddy. It's just for you.
It's the true crime.
It is.
It's the truest of crime.
We watched I'm going to admit to this to you. Holly and I watched a 2020 episode a couple of weeks ago. And it was a true crime.
Which one was it?
I can't remember.
Was it the Halloween one?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was the woman who disappeared.
Yeah.
Yes.
Having all those hot tub parties. Yeah.
Who's sucking on a Werther's now, baby?
I don't want to hear your judgment ever again.
Yeah, that's true. As I was saying, I'm like, wow, am I a hypocrite or what? Anyway, that's what we watched. If you have seen any of the things that we took that we watched, make sure and comment on the K-Hawk app.
Have you watched that new movie yet? The M. Night Shyamalan one?
I have heard mixed reviews of it. I haven't watched it yet on HBO.
Another thing that I really want to see is that new horror movie Heretic that came out last week.
That's supposed to be good.
That was produced and written and directed by the same guys who did A Quiet Place, who went to the University of Iowa and grew up in the Quad Cities.
That's really cool.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. So
it makes me want to see it even more. But last time I checked, it was getting like a 94% from critics.
It's supposed to be really good.
If you saw that one.
It's called Heretic.
Yeah, send it to us because what's his name? Hugh Grant plays the bad guy.
Not somebody you would necessarily think is creepy, but wow.
He really sells it.
Yep. It's Brandon Courtlin on 98.1 K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids number 1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Pour me a drink from Post Malone and Blake Shelton. Good morning. It's Brandon Courtlin. More than drinks being poured today. Lunch will be served. It's listener lunch, and we're back at Edith Lucille's Bait Shack and Wing Depot in Cedar Rapids.
You know, it's funny. Off the air, I just said to Brain, I'm feeling the taco salad today, and you said you're feeling the same thing.
I don't know about you, but it's taco salad times 2.
Well, it's a really good, different taco salad.
It is, yes.
And they only serve it on Tuesdays. So if you want to try it, you have to go on a Tuesday to Edith Lucille's. But I was thinking taco salad and maybe a bowl of the potato soup.
This is great soup weather,
yes.
By the way. We will discuss our choices, and we'll find out what Brandon and his co-workers with Courtlin Construction in Cedar Rapids, what they're feeling here on a Listener Lunch Tuesday.
I'm excited. I'm excited for lunch today.
So am I, and I'm already looking forward to it.
I am sad, though, because after this, we only have 2 more.
I know.
For the whole year.
Get entered for Listener Lunch quick before it's too late.
What are we going to do in December?
Oh, sad sack lunches, just like everybody. We could go out for lunch or something too,
It's just not the same.
Get entered for Listener Lunch. Only 2 left after today. You can do that on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. Cedar Rapids, number 1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Jelly Roll, need a favor. Good morning. It's Brandon Courtlin and the Iowa River Power Building in Coralville. We told you last week that it had a new owner. And that is the group, Old Gold LLC. They bought the building for $3 million. And we were all like, okay.
Are they going to reopen Iowa River Power? Because when it closed, a lot of people were bummed. They had a very popular brunch.
Yes, they did. Well, the restaurant itself was open from 1977 to 2024. So
long history.
Now we can confirm that Old Gold LLC says they do plan to bring a restaurant back to the Iowa River Power Building.
We just don't really know what it is yet.
We don't know. No name of the restaurant has been revealed. This is what the owners are saying in a press release. They said the new dining experience will marry the classic charm of the previous restaurant with fresh ideas and connections to the local community.
Dining experience.
Yes.
It's not just a meal. It's a dining experience.
It's a historic building, by the way, which is something we'll talk about in a moment. But I think a lot of people have memories of going there. I don't think they want to completely redo it. I think they want to maybe, keep some of the charm that the building has and then add some new things. I don't blame them for wanting to do that. Had
you ever eaten at Iowa River Power before?
Here's the thing. I never did. But when I was back in my day, Courtlin, when old man Brain used to date the girls in high school, the ones that would talk to him anyway, it was the place to go. It was one of the places to go for proms and homecomings.
Okay.
And I never went down to Coralville to Iowa River Power, but I've always heard wonderful things about it.
I've never been there either. So one of our coworkers worked there for a long time, and so she knew every good thing on that menu.
So here's the other thing that kind of adds a layer to this. Apparently the Iowa River Power Building is going to be put on the National Register of Historic Places, which is a really cool honor.
Okay, and that kind of keeps the building intact.
Yes, however,
it
also complicates things when you want to make renovations to a building.
Yeah,
because you have to keep the historic aesthetic
integrity.
Of the yeah, I mean, you ask anybody that has done repairs to these historic buildings, and they can tell you sometimes it can be a little difficult. So right now they want people to know they hope the restaurant will be open in the summer of 26. So we've got a while to wait for this.
That's a really long time.
You should see the disappointment on Courtland's face. It's like I took her.
Well, summer of 25 feels a long ways away, but 26?
I know. I don't make the news. I'm just reporting it here. So it's like I took your puppy away. You're like, what?
Well, don't get me all excited for a new restaurant and then tell me I got to wait 2 years.
Sorry, no. Less than 2 years. So if you want to read more about the changes coming to the Iowa River Power Building, it's up on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. Cedar Rapids number 1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Miles on it from Kane Brown and Marshmallow. Good morning. It's Brandon Courtlin And we are giving away tickets for the Great Jones County Fair concert that we announced on the show yesterday.
Roots and Boots.
That's right. We're going back to the 90s, a decade where country music was king. We all still love 90s country. And three of the voices of that decade, Aaron Tippin, Sammy Kershaw, and Colin Ray, all going to be in Monticello on Sunday, July 20th.
I think it's going to be a really fun Sunday night show.
Yep. Can't wait for this. Should be a lot of fun.
Best way to end the great weekend of concerts.
Yes. And of course, there's extreme bull riding before the concert.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I know. So, you're really going out with a bang. So we're giving away tickets all week long. Tickets, track tickets, and fair admission passes, by the way, for all the shows at the Great Jones County Fair that we give away. And we're playing One Note Wonder. And listen, I know a little degree of difficulty is added because it could be any of those three artists, Aaron Tippin, Sammy Kershaw, or Colin Ray.
Well, and all of their songs came out quite a while ago.
That's right, yes. But once again, these are big-time, recognizable, all-time 90s country hit songs. I know the game is called One Note Wonder. We'll give you a little more than one note. We'll be generous this week. How about that?
We just do that because it sounds good.
Yeah, exactly. So here is your One Note Wonder today. Take a listen. I know you're not going to probably know these, Courtlin.
I have no idea.
I love this song. I love this song. All right, if you know the title of that song,
couldn't even wage a guess.
Give us a call at 365-3698 or hit the call us button on your 98.1 K-Hawk app for tickets to the Roots and Boots tour at the Great Jones County Fair. Good luck from 98.1 K-Hawk.
Well, the remote start this morning for sure, but the butt warmers definitely.
It's a butt warmer Tuesday.
What day of the week is it?
Sorry, I'm a little thrown off by. Let's go to the phones. Let's give away tickets.
Hey, all, good morning. You are caller number 10. Who's this and where are you calling from?
Eric Helms, Swisher, Iowa.
All right, Eric, one more time. What song is it?
Queen of my double wide trailer.
Queen of my double wide trailer. That's right.
Do you have a queen of your double wide trailer?
No.
No.
A very firm no.
I am the king of my double wide trailer.
Yes.
Eric, congrats. Enjoy the Roots and Boots tour at the Great Jones County Fair.
Thank you.
She's the queen of my double wide trailer. Courtlin, that song was released in 1993.
Oh, I was 2 years old.
2 years old. So,
you're not going to play it for us?
I mean, it's an old song. Do we play? I mean, listen.
Why not?
Are we going to do it?
Let's do it.
All right, from 1993. This is my...
Are you smarter than us?
Cedar Rapids, number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. It's Brady and Courtlin. Time to play Are You Smarter Than Brains Kids, brought to you by Wild Hogs in Walford.
We've got a returning contestant on the phone this morning. Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning.
And Nicole, last time you got 2 out of 3. Are you feeling more confident this time?
No, not really.
Hey, at least she's honest. All right. Well, with that said, good luck. Got to get all 3 questions right.
All right, here we go.
All
Question number 1. Nicole, what is the tallest mountain in the world?
Is it Mount Everest?
It sure is. You're kind of smart.
All right.
We're off to a great start.
See, this is easy, Nicole.
All right, question number 2. We've got math. What is 10 divided by 2?
You're good at that. You're good at that. No, you are. 10 divided by 2 would be 5?
Yes.
Correct.
I love that you have a helper.
Okay, here we go. For both of you playing along this morning.
Final question. How many colors are in the rainbow? Come on. You got it.
Technically, there's 7.
Yes!
Not bad for an old person.
Nice job! You
Look
did
at that.
it!
I said 5. Apparently, I'm staring in a different sky than
Brain
you are.
is eliminating 2 colors he doesn't like.
One of them is violet. Get out. You're purple. You're just an imposter.
Well, you win!
Congratulations.
Awesome.
You've got a gift card to Wild Hogs. You earned it. Nice job.
Thank you.
Congrats to Nicole and also to her daughter, Brooklyn, who was helping out in the background. They were waiting for the school bus to come this morning. So,
6 years old.
Look at that.
She's helping her mom, and now she gets to go out to eat with her.
That's right. Got to share that gift card. It's Brandon Courtlin on 98.1 K-Hawk. Country 98.1 K-Hawk. Lies. Morgan Wallen. He's lying to all of us. It's Brandon Courtlin. Good morning. Sorry. That got a little darker than I
Big
intended.
accusation.
It is a little bit, though, don't you think? So, speaking of concerts, we've been talking about this show coming up on Saturday night in Moline, Little Big Town in Sugar Land, seemingly forever, right?
Oh my gosh, it feels like we've been promoting it for a year now, but it's finally happening.
It's going to happen. Vibrant Arena in Moline, and if you're wondering, hey, Brian Courtlin, I don't have any tickets yet. How do I get them? Lucky for you, Sloppy Joe has tickets for the rest of this week, weekday evenings, afternoons. I don't know. Is the sun still up at 5:20?
No. Oh my God, no.
All right, play when it's dark for tickets to see Little Big Town in Sugar Land in Moline on Saturday night.
We're going to be there too.
We are going to be there, going to the show. We haven't. It's been a while since I've been to a concert. I'm trying to think of the last show that we went to.
Was it the Great Jones County Fair?
Could it have been?
No, we had to go to something else in between.
I think so.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I don't know.
this is a busy month for us because we got this show.
And we got Haley Witters, too.
Haley Witters next weekend at Dancemore, I know.
But I've never seen Sugar Land before, so I'm really excited about this.
I am, too. They're back on tour with Little Big Town. If you want to win tickets, play with Sloppy Joe. 5:20 this afternoon, this evening, when it's dark with K-Hawk.
Here's today's country music news of the day. It's Brain and Courtlin's Country Quickies on 98.1 K-Hawk.
Well, here's a story that's making some headlines and drawing some huns. Blake Shelton is going to do a new reality singing competition show. Really? He just got done doing The Voice. And he's working with the Yellowstone creator Taylor Sheridan. They partnered for a new project. I don't know. It's called The Road. And it'll debut on CBS.
Just what we need.
And so here's the premise of the show. Blake's partnership with Sheridan and describes the show as a headliner's journey to discover the next big artist. Competing singers will join the headliner on tour and then compete to win over local fans to secure that opening spot for the next city. I mean, I'll give it this. It's different. By the way, Blake Shelton, not necessarily the headliner involved, so we'll all find out how this works out. By the way, The Road won't debut until fall of 2025.
So, Michael Ray is not having a great week.
Yeah.
He was the victim of a truck break-in on Sunday night, and he says that his experience is just one example of the ways that life in Music City is going downhill. He shared the incident on social media, and he wrote, "This town ain't what it was, and it's losing the respect and foundation. Wish I could have caught these people because there would have been few left for others to worry about."
Ooh.
He also threw a middle finger in there for good measure.
We're number one.
At least he can afford to have it fixed, though. You know what I mean? Like,
I know, but
it's not great, but
nope. Okay, Brooks and Dunn are currently feeling the pains of putting pop culture references at the time in your song lyrics. Okay, y'all remember the song "Play Something Country"? Play something country.
Thank you for that reminder.
I thought that was pretty good. Okay, well, if you don't remember, the song has a lyric that says the DJ played some P. Diddy. Okay, maybe okay back in 2005.
Not now.
Not in 2024. Well, if you're wondering, Brooks and Dunn removed the lyrics at a live show in Arizona and said, yeah, the band took a break and the DJ played something, let's just say crappy. Although that's not the word they used.
It's a word that rhymes with Diddy.
Yes. Okay. Anyway.
How convenient.
Shout out to Kix and Ronnie for getting it done. Interestingly, though, Lainey Wilson covered the song on the new Brooks and Dunn album Reboot 2 and kept Diddy in it. What are you doing, Lainey? I don't know.
Well, she probably recorded that a while ago, though. It's probably not like
that's very true.
Doing it this weekend. You know what I mean? Anyway.
True. Anyway, I don't know. Some things don't age well, and Brooks and Dunn are living it.
And finally, I feel like this happens to every artist at some point in their career, right? Nothing is more humbling than taking a tumble while on stage.
Yeah.
And at a recent show, Ella Langley took her first onstage fall. After a show in Texas, Ella took to social media to share that she did, in fact, bust her bleep on stage. However, she was not the only victim. She also took her guitar player down with her.
Collateral.
But instead of being embarrassed, she asked fans to send her the video, and she posted it. It appears as though Ella stepped back onto some sort of crack in the stage, and then she reached for something close to her to try and steady her balance, and the closest thing to her was her guitar player, so he went down with her. Surprisingly, though, he didn't miss a single chord.
Look at that.
Kept playing his guitar the entire time, so very impressive.
Okay, hey, can I interrupt Country Quickies with some breaking news?
Okay.
Speaking of Blake Shelton, this just cleared social media a few minutes ago. Blake will have a new single out on Friday.
Oh.
The song is called Texas. And that's all we have.
Texas.
Although we have a picture of Blake with some stubble and he's wearing a black cowboy hat.
What about the mullet? Is it back?
No, it's not.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it is a little bit. So new Blake Shelton coming on Friday. Hey, those are your quickies. You're up to date.
Woo!
It's Braden and Courtlin at K-Hawk. 98.1 K-Hawk. One bad habit from Tim McGraw. Good morning. It's Braden and Courtlin. And we're going to be talking about things right now that are popular or trendy that you don't get, you're not interested in.
Oh, the older I get, the list just keeps getting longer.
I think that's definitely a trend. As you get older,
you start caring less about trends.
That's right. The
trend is to stop caring about trends.
Oh, you're so non-trendy. So here are some of the things according to an online list of things that are popular that people have zero interest in. Reboots and remakes. Yeah, it depends on the project, but it gets more aggravating as you get older because you remember more of the original things they're trying to reboot and remake.
And you're like, stop ruining it.
The original was just fine.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. They're doing this Harry Potter series now.
Yeah.
And each season is going to be a different book as compared to the movies. And they, of course, have an entirely new cast. And I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet. Because Harry Potter's so beloved to me.
I would agree with that. It'd be like if they remade the original Star Wars movies with new people. Yeah. Number 2, AI-generated influencer content or just basically AI anything.
I have not once used AI, and I don't have any plans to.
Listen, in the digital side of the world that you and I live in, we have a few AI-based tools that I use once in a while.
I don't.
But if you don't know about AI, you need to learn more about it because it is the future.
Not only of our business. Of our jobs.
Well, hopefully not that. I hope that we can just somehow find a way to harness it before the robots take over. Courtland.
AI will just acquire our personalities, and then they don't even need us here anymore.
Enjoy AI, Braden Courtland, weekday mornings. Here's one that I agree on. I'll tell you, I saw commercials forever on sports betting websites like DraftKings, and I wanted Iowa to have it so bad.
You were so excited about it.
And then they got it. And then I don't use it.
Now that it's illegal, it's not as fun. Is that what you're trying to say?
It's not the forbidden thing anymore. You're absolutely right. Okay, those are some of the highlights on this list. Also on this list of popular items that you have zero interest in, Cybertrucks.
Oh, yeah. God, they're so ugly.
Here's one that's interesting, pickleball. I know it's hot right now, but have you ever played pickleball, Courtland?
No, but I'm not really into sports in general.
I'm not. I'm definitely
not. Or playing sports as an adult.
I'm definitely not hating on pickleball.
No, if you want to live your best pickleball life, then you go pickle it up.
What about some things that are on your list? You said you wrote down some popular topics you're just not jiving with.
Yeah, Stanley Cups. I don't care.
Yeah, I have a house with teenage daughters. I have Stanley Cups.
I bought an imitation one for way cheaper, and I feel like it works just the same, and I'm still able to put stickers on it, so who's the real winner here? Right now, Hallmark movies, those cheesy, corny holiday movies on Lifetime and Hallmark.
Never been a fan of those.
No, I just can't get into them. My mom's obsessed. Sure. I can't. Sure. Low-rise jeans are back in style. I will never go back. You can pry my high-waisted jeans from my cold, dead hands.
Or hips.
And then also, I don't know if this is big in your house because you have teenage daughters.
Okay.
I love that you just laughed hysterically at your own joke.
I wouldn't say I was hysterical.
Skincare and get ready with me videos on TikTok.
I know what you're talking about. I have teenage daughters, so obviously skincare is very important in our house.
It's different so weird. Products. I don't have the patience to learn all about it and buy 19 different products to put on my face every night. And I don't care about the people who are like, get ready with me, watch me do my makeup. Yeah, why?
I'm not into that either. Of course, I'm also a man, and I don't wear makeup.
A 50-year-old man, so I hope you're not into Get Ready with Me.
Get ready for this. What do you think about a new morning series, Get Ready with Brain? Huh?
Get ready with Brain. Wake up, shower, drive to work.
You're up to date.
I'm sorry. Get dressed.
Please,
drive to work.
Don't have me drive to work naked.
Nobody wants that.
My wake up and skincare routine is slightly more simple than the videos you see.
I don't know. You might do more in the morning than I actually do.
Here's what I do.
Like today, I fell asleep with my hair in this bun last night, and I just left it in the bun when I woke up this morning. Didn't even have to take it out, brush my hair, nothing.
Okay. Way to sell yourself.
I did brush my teeth, though.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
I brush my teeth. You don't do any skincare? Do you like wash your face every night before you go to bed, or in the shower every time? Or
on good nights, I do wash my face in the shower.
Yeah.
But on nights that I don't shower, I'm not the best about it. Although I did just buy retinol for the first time.
Ooh,
like a
look
retinol
at you.
cream.
Yes.
Because I have wrinkles rolling in on my forehead, but I still don't care enough to do it every night.
Hey, if you have something that's popular that you just don't get or you're not into, message us on the K-Hawk app. Okay?
Yeah. And then we'll tell you about how we're not into it either.
That's right.
Because we're old and we don't care.
Or for more skincare tips from people who you don't see. Huh?
Skincare tips from people who don't care about skincare.
Skincare tips
It's Brain and Courtlin.
from radio DJs who you never see.
There's a reason we went into radio and not
right.
TV.
Messages on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. It's Luke Combs.
I bet there is some love in Oklahoma.
I bet there is, too. There's some love and lovely people in Oklahoma. Okay, here's the deal. If you want some help with holiday shopping this year, we have a way that we can make that happen with some help from our friends at Target.
Yes. We've got a $500 Target gift card to give away.
Okay, that's the help.
Can I just tell you what happened to me yesterday? I went to Target.
Oh, no. You blacked out again?
No.
Okay.
I did buy a charcuterie board Christmas ornament, which I was excited about. All of the Christmas trees are 50% off.
Really? Right now?
1 week after I paid full price.
That's right. You bought one out there.
For the Christmas tree.
Is it like a pre-Black Friday sale or something?
I don't know, but I could have saved $100 had I just waited 1 week.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on.
I know. That's how I felt yesterday.
Okay.
I was like, I'm going to burn this store to the ground.
And then Courtlin regained her composure and realized that was illegal. Wow, dude.
I know.
Do you have your receipt? Can you go back and say, hey.
I don't know.
Hey,
It's too. Well,
hey.
Had I not taken the Christmas tree out of the box and put it up this weekend.
Okay, that's true.
I would have brought the box back, returned it, and then immediately repurchased it for the $100 less price. But I decorated this weekend, so this is my bad. This is on me.
Okay, but don't you feel festive?
None of this would have mattered had I won the $500 Target gift card.
Avoid these type of situations. You can sign up to win the $500 Target gift card now.
Really sold people on it, too.
Didn't we? Didn't we? Don't make the mistakes we do. Sign up to win the gift card on the K-Hawk app. Cedar Rapids, #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Dylan Scott, this town's been too good to us. Good morning, it's Braden Courtlin. If you missed our conversation last hour, we were talking about how you could go online, the K-Hawk app, sign up to win a $500 Target gift card.
And I told you the story of how yesterday I went into Target and I saw that all of their Christmas trees were 50% off.
Thanks, Target.
I purchased one of those said Christmas trees on October 30th for full price. And so I could have saved $100. We're not talking like saving $15 here. We're talking about $100.
So this obviously touched a nerve with people who have bought items at Target and then they have gone on sale. We had numerous messages
and calls
and phone calls
and
emails. There was a carrier pigeon
knocking on our window.
Just let me in.
Hello.
So apparently, according to a lot of the people that reached out to us, Target has, or did at one point in time, have a 14-day policy where if you purchased your item, in your case, said Christmas tree, 14 days from when the item went on sale, then you can get the price adjusted.
Well, we are nearing 14 days.
So, Courtlin, now here's the good thing, though. You have on your phone your total from Target, and you can pull up the receipt, right?
That's the handy thing about Target is you can put in your phone number just like you do at Hy-Vee, and it has like a rewards program, and it tracks all of your purchases on the app. So I do have my proof of purchase and my receipt on the app on my phone. I just tried calling Target and nobody answered. So.
Well, it's duh. They were listening too. They're like, it's Courtlin. We're not talking to her right now.
So I'm going to try it. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's worth a try for $100.
Yeah, totally worth a try.
Yeah.
For $100. So how soon after we're off the air are you going in?
I might stop because I have to stop and let Tater out before listener lunch. Okay. I might just run to Target. All right.
There we go. She might be $100 wealthier at listener lunch than she was earlier.
But thank you to everybody who called. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, people have gone through the exact same thing. It is frustrating when you pay full price for something and then it's half off. 2 weeks later.
Half
off. It's Braden Courtlin on K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids, number 1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Ella Langley and Riley Green, You Look Like You Love Me. Or as Courtlin and I sing on Tuesdays, You Look Like You're Hungry.
I am hungry.
Because it's listener lunch day.
Gonna get some taco salad today, maybe some potato soup. It is soup weather after all.
Yeah, I think the laws of lunch allow you that if you get a salad as your main course, even though the taco salad looks amazing, and I don't think it's a dainty salad by any means, that does allow you to get a soup or appetizer along with that. So I'll be looking at the appetizer menu when we get to Edith Lucille's Baycheck and Wing Depot.
Well, I'll tell you what, those egg rolls,
something out.
They're real good.
I saw those last week, and I went, maybe next week. So if you want to get entered for Listener Lunch, only 2 more weeks left after today, so get entered on the K-Hawk app. All right, Courtlin's off the target here to see if she can get her $100 back.
I am.
A dad joke that you would like to leave us with?
I do have one.
Okay.
It's going to make you roll your eyes.
They often do.
All right, Brain, what did the Scarecrow wear to Thanksgiving?
What did the Scarecrow wear to Thanksgiving? I don't know.
A harvest.
Okie dokie, there you go.
And that's how we end our show today.
And that's it. That's all you get, folks. All right, back tomorrow morning, bright and early at 5 a.m. Until then, have a great day. So long.